Hello everyone, Nolu here and welcome to my segment called My Thoughts and Opinions. Anyways, I am in Pal and it is incredibly hot today. I can barely move. That's how hot it is today. I hope you guys are great. I am doing well and I know it's pretty difficult and challenging to have an optimistic spirit in South Africa right now due to the abnormal blackouts. As we speak, we're sitting on the rolling blackout stage 6. Something which most of us, because of it, we are in pain one way or the other, whether it's financial pain, inconvenience, all of that, all of what we can imagine as people who are sitting in the darkness. Listen, recently there was a clip that I saw Ramaphosa where he spoke and he blatantly lied, saying we are the rolling blackouts in SA, they are a thing of the past. Despite that, we have been experiencing this for the past 15 years. It started in 2018 as something which was a temporary thing, and most of us believe that it's going to be temporary. I don't want to say we embraced it, but then we welcomed it because it was sold to us as though Eskom was experiencing a strain. Therefore, it needs to shed the load of electricity so that it can be able to continue to maintain us as a country and give us electricity. Don't ask me how have we been coping since the last 15 years with this, but here we are as a country. We are still under this wreath of blackouts due to the fact that mainly we do not want to vote better as a country, and also the fact that we are quite patient because, hey, we are ruled by the political party that is known as the Liberation Party. That also remains to be argued, but I'm not there at this moment. Right now, I am just coming to talk about my thoughts on this matter. I just saw that the Sowetan has released a list of companies that is that will close sooner or later due to these rolling blackouts, and we all know what happens when that finally comes to reality. It means a lot of people will be out of jobs, which will add on the top of the fact that we are in a country where it has the highest unemployment. So, is this something which it's an insurmountable crisis to fix? No, it's not. It's just that we are in a democratic society, which is great. However, this is where I have an issue with democracy, because it depends on numbers, and the majority wins. And because of that, even if that majority that has voted for a pathetic political party wins, and then we are left for those of us who do not want to be led by that party, we are left to live with them and experience this nonsensical service delivery. And because of that, we are left with no choice but to endure it, spend money on UPS, gas stoves, rechargeable lights, battery rechargeable lights, among other things that we do as backup. And now the whole thing of backup, it has not just been one backup. You need a backup on top of another backup, because you just have to have plan A, B, C. That's how you can survive in this country. And meanwhile, we have a president who has recently said that blackouts are a thing of the past. He said that, I'll try to link the video on this. If not, I'll link it later. Please do bear with me. Which tells me that truly this organization that is ruling us, we all know they are liars. Of course, it's a game of politics. You need to lie and exaggerate. However, at least when you do that, can you make sure that you are fixing a problem. But that's something you do not get from our government. You just get promises that are never fulfilled. And you might want to know, why are we still here? Well, it's called blind loyalty, which is something most of us are suffering from as South Africans. And unfortunately, because of that, that is why we are still in this mess. So I'm quite curious to see how far we're gonna stay in this mess as South Africans, because we all know that there's nothing that the ANC will do to fix this. And it's not that it's something that can be fixed, it's just that we will continue to go through this rabbit hole because somebody is benefiting of it. And those beneficiaries will not want to let go of it, because whenever there is a lack of service delivery, somebody at the back or behind the scenes is busy looting the funds to make sure that those the service deliveries are rendered. So in that backdrop, I think it has become such a norm for us to go through it, and so much that we tend to have I'd say we tend to have memories that don't really last that long whenever we need to go to the voting booth. And because of that, we just love to be in this cycle. We get angry, then we forget. We get angry, then we forget. We get angry, then we forget. That is why some of us, they choose to stay in the Western Cape where things are efficiently ran. However, because the electricity thing, it is a national issue, we are not immune from facing it. And I am really looking forward to see what will the ruling party here do to try and combat this issue. We are just looking for a solution, and that solution also, whenever a supplier can't meet its demand of the customer, then that means that there is a need to allow a competition that can be competent to offer that service. That's also something which it is fought and held by the ruling party, because they know that they will lose instantly. Because if there was a plan B, or there was an option, even if it would have been more slightly higher in price, but if the other can't be efficient, consistent in providing the service, man, I wouldn't mind paying it a little bit more at this point, knowing that whatever I pay for, it's what I get, and I will continue to get that until the amount that I bought runs out. I would definitely use that service provider. That is why a lot of people, they are so hell-bent to say saying that if we were to have a competitor, meaning that ANC would open this for other companies to come through and let go of this ridiculous, nonsensical monopoly that does not add any value to the economy of the country, to the poor people of this country, as well as to the rest of the people of this country. It doesn't add any value to us. They are holding on to it because they, as I said, they will lose. But at the same time, they make us believe that it will be expensive, and then we get scared to even want or demand that as the public. You get people who believe that the private sector, which is they're seen as the capitalists, they are people who hate humans. All they are just greedy. All they want is just money. They don't care about humans. Yet here we are, a company that is ran by the government, supposedly cares about the people. It has been leaving us in the dark for the past 15 years. We can't necessarily talk about that in the most logical manner, because whenever we want to talk about our crisis as South Africans, there will always try and make us believe that all our problems stem from the fact that white people are privileged, so therefore we shouldn't bother demanding or holding our leaders at utmost accountability because someone else is benefiting off this. Someone else is benefiting, and that person is a white person who's benefiting the most from our current economy landscape. I don't understand how does that make sense, but nevertheless, that is how we are programmed to see things and to even debate things in this country. So therefore, I think when we go there, that is where the ANC or how the ANC will continue to win. And unfortunately, you vote and you get what you vote for. I just say, like I said, I hope that the municipalities that are not ran by the ANC will start to do something. I know the ANC would fight tooth and nail to frustrate those municipalities, by that opening the door for private sector to start providing electricity. That being said, I hope you vote better as a South African. Nevertheless, guys, I came with those views which aren't necessarily worth chatting about, but they are affecting us. And my prayer and my hope that those businesses will thrive and that people will continue to put bread on the table for their children, for their families, for themselves as individuals. We will remain looking at this ordeal. Hope you had a great day. Bye.